it's Kendall with FYI Friday, and I'm going to give you some advice this week. Don't punch your girlfriend if you're married to her and you're both famous, and don't have a fat person ride a camel. The two celebrities you both know and both either like or hate are Chris Brown and Rihanna. And we all know that Chris Brown got a little hasty with Rihanna, and he's paying for it. He has to stay away from Rihanna for 5 years. And this was the judge's decision, not Rihanna's or Chris Brown's. And frankly, don't lose your cool. That's all I have to say. Chris Brown lost his cool. He's got a sentence. Sorry. In other news this week, Disney is coming out with a new movie. Yes, a Beatles movie. Yellow Submarine 3D. You never really know how well these things are going to turn out. The Beatles have still been doing really good, even up to today. They've been the best band all around. By successful, they made Across the Universe, the records are still selling, top of the charts. They're good. But this movie, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. Disney's even gonna try to reincarnate the voices of each Beatle. I really hope this goes well. Any real Beatles fan would know that any remake is never usually as good as the first. But I still have hope. If any of you were watching Miss Universe this week, Miss Venezuela won! And it was quite a competition. This competition, they had everything going on. They had the swimsuit competition, they had the ball gowns, they had the weird questions that people never know what they're talking about because they always have to have a translator right by the guy. Now, if any of you were watching, the judges were very interesting with their picks and how they rated each and every country. What I mean by that was I was obviously favoring the U.S. because, well, I live in the U.S. And she was kinda on the heavier set side. And she was the girl next door, okay? Picture the girl next door. Blonde, tall, just little on the fat side, just a bit. And she got rated less than somebody you could see their ribs through their dress, which is frankly disgusting, but obviously accepted in the world today. So what do these Venezuelans have other than they're hecka pretty? Well, they're themselves, says an international relations student. Now, coming from the USA, I can be myself. I'm on a pageant. I'll rock that runway. I'll be myself. That's a bunch of BS. But seriously, every country did actually really well. And Venezuela, they deserve to win. They did well. Judges liked them. I guess you gotta appeal to the judges nowadays. Congratulations, Venezuela! So with politics this week, Ted Kennedy died. And I think it's only appropriate that we take a moment of silence just for him. Thanks for that moment of silence. And now on to, Lincoln, who you all know is on the penny, right? Well, in honor of his 100th anniversary, they are coming out with 4 new designs of Lincoln's life, basically. I guess that's cool. New, hip, everything's new these days. 4 of these designs, I have one right here. 4 are, number 1, birth and early childhood in Kentucky, formative years in Indiana, professional life in Illinois, and presidency in Washington, D.C. Now, I think it's a pretty cool idea. I'm not a big coin person. I know a lot of people that collect coins. I collect silver dollars, which I don't really collect them. I have one. That's not really collecting, is it? But hey, now you can go tell someone that they're coming out with 4 new penny designs. Woohoo! And I always have to have something in here just for Twitter. And the big thing on Twitter this week is Snow Leopard, which is a new processing system for Apple. And everybody seems to be getting it if they have an Apple. And I don't have one, so I won't be getting it. Sad, I know. I'm not exactly sure what this is. I wasn't looking forward to reading a whole article about Snow Leopard when I cannot even get it. So, I don't know. If you want to let me know in the comments. Tell me what it is. What's the difference? All I'm assuming is that it's better than the old processing system. And, another way to make money. Okay, so do things annoy you? That's a dumb question, but a lot of things annoy me, and I'd like to take it out in this video. So I'm going to add a new segment to FYI Friday. Annoying things and ways to not annoy people. Alright, so one annoying thing that happened this week. I was driving my mom's car, and we were going shopping, right? I'm just learning how to drive, so I'm trying to get my hours in so I can get my license in January. And she told me about a story about how she was next to this huge truck, okay? They were both going straight, but because of this huge truck, she couldn't see the whole right intersection, right? So, you know that crosswalk that they always tell you, don't cross that crosswalk in a car, because that would kill someone. No, it won't kill someone, but if you're doing a driving test, they will mark you down for that. Don't cross that white line, because that's what the truck did. They crossed that white line. So if runners happened to be running by, my mom could not see them. So, in this instance, the runners ran past the truck, couldn't hear a thing because they had an iPod in, right? Singing their song all day long at Hogwarts. Well, they were running, okay? They ran in front of my mom, and my mom, she didn't go. The light was green, and the truck didn't go, so she didn't go. And they ran right in front of her, and my mom almost hit him. But she didn't, thank God. But she could have. But she didn't go across the white line, and the truck did. The truck failed his driving test. He wasn't doing a driving test, but if he would be, he would have gotten marked down, and I would have been like, oh snap, you weren't supposed to go across that line. You just killed a family of 4. Sorry. Even when you're riding a bike, it is quite annoying. I was riding my bike to the track because I run on the track and I live close to the track, so I ride my bike there. And I'm waiting to cross the street. I'm waiting for that little white guy to pop up saying that I can walk or ride my bike across the street. And it was finally my turn to ride across the street. And this guy, going across the intersection, sees that stoplight and stops. But he didn't stop before that white line. He stopped right smack dab in the middle of that crosswalk, and I had to go around him. He gave me the oddest look. I'm telling ya, it was the oddest look. Okay? Just don't go across that white line, okay? You'll kill people, you'll make weird faces at them. You'll annoy people. And we don't like to annoy people or get annoyed. So, help a person out today. For your information, that's all I have to tell you on this Friday. I'm Kendall. Thanks for coming out, subscribing, commenting, favoriting. 5 stars. Thank you. Mwah. Bye.